Ankylosaurus is the most famous armored dinosaur, living in the late Cretaceous period about 68 to 66 million years ago, discovered in Canada and the United States. It was about 8 meters long, weighed up to 8 tons, and walked on 4 legs. Ankylosaurus's body was covered in thick bony armor plates, making it one of the best prehistoric creatures to defend itself. Its most distinctive feature was the heavy bony club at the end of its tail, which it used to defend itself against giant predators like Tyrannosaurus rex. Although it was a herbivore, Ankylosaurus was no slouch. With the strength of its tail, it could seriously injure any attacker. It fed on low plants like ferns, bushes, and fruits, with a beak in the front and grinding teeth in the back to grind up its food. Although no complete skeleton has been found, fossils discovered in 1906 in Montana have shown that Ankylosaurus may have been one of the largest ankylosaur species that ever lived. The species was described by Barnum Brown in 1908 with the scientific name Ankylosaurus magniventris. Alamosaurus is a giant herbivorous sauropod dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 70 to 66 million years ago. Measuring up to 21 meters in length, it was one of the last titanosaurs to survive before the extinction of the dinosaurs and the only sauropod discovered in North America during this period. Alamosaurus had an extremely long neck and tail, a small head, a massive body, and is generally thought to have stood on its hind legs to reach up and pick leaves from tall pine-like trees. The species was named by Gilmore in 1922 with the scientific name Alamosaurus sanjuanensis. Albertaceratops is a large herbivorous ceratopsian dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 80 to 75 million years ago. It was approximately 7 meters long and was discovered in Canada and the United States, with a complete skull found in Alberta and most of the skeleton recovered in Montana in 2001. Albertaceratops is notable for its 2 long horns above its eyes and 2 curved horns on the back of its neck, as well as its characteristic ceratopsian beak. Unlike many other members of the subfamily Centrosaurini, Albertaceratops had prominent forehead horns, making it an important link in ceratopsian evolution. The species was described by Ryan in 2007 under the scientific name Albertaceratops nesmoi. Alioramus is a medium-sized carnivorous theropod dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 71 to 66 million years ago. It was approximately 6 meters long and was discovered in Mongolia. Alioramus had a streamlined body, powerful hind legs, a long tail for balance, and short arms with 2 sharp claws. Its most distinctive feature was its long, slender snout with 5 small bony ridges running along the bridge of its nose, a rare feature among its relatives, the Tyrannosauroidea. The species was first described by Kurzanov in 1976 under the scientific name Alioramus remotus. Anchiornis is a small, feathered dinosaur that lived during the late Jurassic period, around 165 to 153 million years ago, and was discovered in China. Measuring just 0.6 meters in length, Anchiornis resembled a crow, walked on 2 legs, and was able to glide from place to place thanks to the feathers on its arms and hind legs. It is one of the closest relatives of birds, but not yet a true bird. Its fossils show that its plumage was grayish-black with a reddish-brown crest on its head and brown spots on its face. Anchiornis had many small, curved teeth, mainly preyed on lizards and small fish, and was the earliest known species to have the ability to make pellets like modern birds. The species was described by Zhu, Zhang, Hu, and Hu in 2009 with the scientific name Anchiornis huxley. Anserimimus is a medium-sized carnivorous theropod dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 84 to 66 million years ago, and was discovered in Mongolia. Measuring approximately 3.5 meters in length, it belonged to the family Ornithomimidae, a group of dinosaurs commonly referred to as ostrich dinosaurs. Anserimimus had a slender body, long, powerful legs that allowed it to run quickly, and long arms with sharp, curved claws. Although classified as a carnivore, it likely had an omnivorous diet, including small plants and insects, similar to modern ostriches. The name goose mimic reflects the similarity in neck and head shape between it and modern geese. The species was described by Barsbold in 1988 under the scientific name Anserimimus planonicus. Aquilops is a small herbivorous dinosaur belonging to the Ceratopsian group, which lived during the early Cretaceous period, about 109 to 104 million years ago, and was discovered in Montana, USA. Measuring only about 0.6 meters in length and weighing about 1 kilogram, Aquilops was about the size of a house cat, making it one of the earliest members of the group of big dinosaurs that gave rise to giants such as Triceratops and Styracosaurus. Its curved, eagle-like beak allowed it to graze on grass and young leaves, while its compact body and flexible limbs allowed it to move on 2 or 4 legs depending on the situation. Despite its small size, Aquilops is of great evolutionary significance as it helps to shed light on the early migration of ceratopsians from Asia to North America across the Bering Land Bridge. Ardenix is a genus of prosauropod dinosaur, the early ancestors of the giant long-necked dinosaurs. It lived during the early Jurassic period, about 200 to 190 million years ago, in what is now South Africa. Ardenix was a herbivore, averaging about 8 meters in length, with adults thought to have reached over 10 meters. It was primarily bipedal but was also capable of moving on all fours while feeding, representing a transitional trait between the compact prosauropods and the later giant sauropods. Known from the remains of two juveniles, Ardenix provides important evidence for the evolution of long-necked dinosaur body structure and locomotion. Abelisaurus was a large carnivorous theropod dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 74 to 70 million years ago. Its fossils, discovered in Argentina, represent one of the dominant predators in South America at that time. Measuring approximately 9 meters in length and with a powerful body structure, Abelisaurus had a characteristic long, narrow snout and powerful jaws used to tear apart its prey. It belonged to the family Abelisauridae, a group of theropod dinosaurs known for their large heads, short necks, and small. Abelisaurus is not only historically significant as the first to be described in the Abelisaurid family, but also helps scientists better understand the evolution of predatory dinosaurs in Gondwana, the ancient southern supercontinent. Achellousaurus is a ceratopsian dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 83 to 70 million years ago. It was about 6 meters long, was a herbivore, and was found in the United States. Achellousaurus had a large head with a bony collar on the back of its neck, 2 long spines, and a curved parrot-like beak. The species was named by Sampson in 1995 with the full scientific name Achellousaurus horneri. Achillobator is a large carnivorous theropod dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 99 to 84 million years ago. It was approximately 5 meters long and was discovered in Mongolia. Achillobator had a feathered body with long feathers on its arms and a single large claw on each foot, typical of dromaeosaurids. Acrocanthosaurus is a large carnivorous theropod dinosaur that lived during the early Cretaceous period, approximately 115 to 105 million years ago. It was about 12 meters long and was found in Canada and the United States. It was one of the top predators of its time, with powerful jaws and sharp teeth used to tear flesh from its prey. The species was named by Stovall and Langston in 1950. Aegyptosaurus is a giant herbivorous sauropod dinosaur that lived during the late Cretaceous period, approximately 98 to 93 million years ago. It was discovered in Egypt and was about 15 meters long and had a massive body with a long neck, a small head, 4 powerful legs, and a long tail for balance. Aegyptosaurus is one of the earliest known titanosaurs, representing the ancient ecosystem of North Africa where giant dinosaurs ruled the land. The species was named by Stromer in 1932 as Aegyptosaurus bahragensis. Afrovenator is a large carnivorous theropod dinosaur that lived during the early Cretaceous period, approximately 132 to 121 million years ago. It was approximately 9 meters long and was found in Niger, Africa. Afrovenator was an agile hunter with a well-proportioned body, powerful legs, sharp claws, and pointed teeth, perfectly adapted for chasing prey in the dense prehistoric forests. It is classified in the family Megalosauridae, subfamily Eustreptospondian, and was named by Serrano and colleagues in 1944. Agylisaurus is a small, herbivorous ornithischian dinosaur that lived during the late Jurassic period, around 169 to 159 million years ago. It was about 1.5 meters long and was discovered in China, with a nearly complete skeleton and a well-preserved skull. Agylosaurus had a slender body, powerful hind legs, and a long, balancing tail, allowing it to move with agility and speed, hence its name, swift lizard. It is one of the earliest ornithopods, representing an early stage in the evolution of bipedal herbivorous dinosaurs. It was named by Peng in 1990. So the video about dinosaurs whose names start with the letter A has ended. There are still many other species that have not been mentioned here. We will explore them in the upcoming parts. Please like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss them. Thank you and see you again.